Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion.
Hello once again and welcome to Poetry in Motion Sunday. I'm Craig Lewis and you're watching episode 54. And starting with my first poem, this one's called Life Repeats. Like a sugar-high kid bouncing off the walls, the motive of a workaholic can be hard to pause. For one, the sugar fuels the action, the latter's is the money. The main ingredient, the passion for a life as sweet as honey. It's either in the DNA the day one leaves the tummy, or is absent like the truant kid in class. A cycle's either broken or repeated from the past. Rico Graffs is like his father, who became the town's top barber. He carried on his legacy and did so in the honor of the name above the shop. His father worked all hours till the day he had the op. So out of habit he would pop in to weave a sweep or mop. There weren't a day that he'd forgot. 5 p.m. the time the clock would read, he'd enter, it was guaranteed, an hour before they closed the shop. With customers he spoke a lot, while he would multitask. So Rico stayed on top of things, taught what he knew to staff. 7 days a week they'd open, this was his daily graft. Knew his customers so well, the style they want they need not ask. They request the same again. Guess this is how it is when a customer is made a friend. And moving on to my second poem, this one is called Bosom Buddy. Like the moment of aha when enlightened by a thought, the clever student finds the answer to the question rich in chalk. And like the moment one shines a torch in the valley of their fears, Harry learned to be a voice of reason amongst his peers. He would insulin his ears to the problems they confess, like a fight inside the ring is monitored by the ref. He'd attend to their tears each moment that they wept. His character is meek. He mastered how to sing lullabies to put dragons to sleep. Each dragon symboled fear. It's a wonder why a counselor was not his chose career. Like a crystal it was clear, his mind was in a good place. His axiom, positive thinking will bring you good days to the maximum. To such he would adhere. A verse to the Candyman who'd be known to appear when his name was quoted thrice. Cause each time Harry would show, he would offer great advice. And moving on to my third and final poem of the day, this one's called Sunshine Smile. Her old mind like a coal mine, at times is dirty. She resembles Sister Mary, but far less churchy. With the fellas she is flirty. She's done laps around the earth and had a crush on Eddie Murphy since the film he played the Prince. It's been about 3 years since she buried her late husband Vince. She's a proud grandma to 30 and a member of the gym. Religiously each morning she wakes up for a swim. Sunday nights is bingo night, she seldom leaves without a win. She wears a ready smile to match the frame of mind she's in. An elder lady with much style and youthful, down with the Utes and ting. An urban dictionary she finds useful, wagwan's the phrase she like to say. She's put a life she likes to play, hence the grandkids love to stay. At times a cloud, her smile's equivalent to a perfect sunny day. And there you have it, your poetry fix from me for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Until next week, short and sweet. Take care.
Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday.